Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, who serves on both the Armed Services and Foreign Relations Committee. Senator, good to have you on board this morning.
John Heilman's
good to be
here.
back with you guys.
Question.
Thanks.
John.
Senator Kaine, how do you think this is going to play out? What were you looking to hear from the president when he talks about this? And what do you think Congress is on the Democratic Party and the Republican Party? The consensus as it's forming on Capitol Hill is right now on this?
Yeah, so John, what I'm looking to hear and then what I hope we'll do, I'm looking to hear the president lay out a clear definition of what our mission should be against ISIL. There have been some, confusing statements over the last few weeks, but that's not at all unusual at the start of an airstrike campaign like this. But I think some signs coming out of the White House are now very positive that there will be a crisp definition of the mission, and especially the work that's been done to try to bring partners together is very important. We can't police a region that won't police itself, and we can't bear the burden alone of defeating a terrorist organization that poses an even more imminent threat to many nations than it does to us.
Senator,
so I think that's what we're expecting to hear
I'm
from
sure
the president.
You've seen the Washington Post poll. Almost 90% of Americans see ISIS as a threat. You have overwhelming majority also wanting us not only to bomb ISIL in Iraq, but also ISIS in Syria. Would you support a president? Would you authorize the bombing of ISIS in Syria?
Joe, I definitely think there's a case to be made for it, and depending on how the president makes the case, I'm very inclined to support him. Absolutely.
What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear from the president to support this?
I need to hear that there are partners on board, and I need to hear the limitations, both the kinds of action that is contemplated, airstrikes, and some sort of a suggestion about the timing, how long this is going to take. We've heard it maybe a few months. We've heard it maybe a few years.
Have a dedeline? Wouldn't that just tell ISIS, hey, go hide, survive the next 6 months, and then the United States will leave?
I don't know that it needs to be a completely hard deadline, but the administration laying out some expectation, because it's been a few months, it's been open-ended. There was a report that it might take as long as 3 years. These are the kinds of things that we need to ask. But Joe, what I really want the president to do tomorrow night, and what I really believe is both constitutionally required, but also it's ultimately the best thing for the men and women we're going to ask to risk their lives in this endeavor, is for him not to just tell Congress what's up, but to actually seek Congress's approval as the Constitution contemplates for this action. As soon as he says it's beyond just protecting American lives at the embassy to, quote, go on offense, which is what he said on the Chuck Todd show on Sunday, then the Constitution really compels that Congress be involved. And so I'm urging the president and I'm urging my colleagues that, let's debate this rather than just, chew up time in the next 2 weeks doing things that are of lesser importance.
Right. Okay.
Senator Tim Kaine, thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator.
Great to see you.
Absolutely. Good to be with you guys.